on top of Riverside. Second quarter action coming up next right here on Kindred Digital Sports.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
For Kindred Communications, this is home. When other broadcasting companies went nationwide, we stayed home.
This is home. This is home.
This is home.
6 radio stations broadcasting on 9 signals across 3 states. For Kindred Communications,
this
is
home.
Getting ready to start the second quarter here with the Knights on top by a score of 27-13. 3-point shot that time by Eastone right there. He came off the bench and immediately lit things up, not only offensively but defensively with the steal. Tipped out the Siebert to Chandler Schmidt. He laid it up in as good right there before the end of the first quarter. Chandler Schmidt 1 point away from going over 1,000 points in his career here at Cabell Midland High School. Schmidt with the basketball on the left wing. Gets it up to Riggio, top of the key. Riggio drives in, takes a shot from the free throw line off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound chased down, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by Cabell Midland. He'll turn the ball back over to Riverside. Jaden Booker triggers the inbounds. We'll get it over to Josh Arthur. Kick ball. I'm going to say it went off of Chandler Schmidt's leg. Jonathan Woods, the head coach, setting up the play for the Warriors. Gets it over to Tyler Purdue. To Booker. Tipped out, stolen away. Here comes Siebert. Here goes Siebert. He'll jam it home. K.K. Siebert with point number 8. Quickly into the front court. Riverside trying to make something happen. Front court, high arcing shot off the backboard. Then the back of the rim goes in for Josh Arthur. Give him his first bucket of the night. 29-15 our score. Chandler Schmidt 1 point away from 1,000 points in his career. He's up at the top of the key. Comes near side to Riggio. He'll take the 3-point shot. It's good for Palmer Riggio. Left side with the basketball. Here goes Purdue. Purdue cut off there by Riggio. Tipped out by Siebert. Come front court. Here goes Chandler Schmidt. There it is, folks. 1,000 points for Chandler Schmidt in his career at Cabell Midland High School. So congratulations. Welcome to the 1,000-point club, Chandler Schmidt. And they will present him and the timeout. Coach Lloyd McGuffin, the principal at Cabell Midland High School, presenting Chandler Schmidt with his 1,000-point basketball. So congratulations to him on a great career. And, folks, he is only a junior. He's still got a lot more time here for the Cabell Midland Knights, not only on the basketball court, but also on the football field as well. High fives, Chandler Schmidt. Siebert with the outlook to Schmidt, lays it in for the points. So congratulations to Chandler Schmidt making the 1,000-point club here for Cabell Midland High School. Out of the break, it'll be Riverside basketball. With 6:50 left to play in this first half, 34-15 is our score. Nice thing they're able to do and take the timeout to present him with the 1,000-point ball right there. Up front court with it. Here's Arthur. Goes down to the inside to Ward. Ward double team, has to come back out top of the key, gets it over to Purdue. Purdue pulls up just inside the free throw line. It goes in and out, no good. Jaden Johnson chasing down the rebound. Gets it up into the front court to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt, no-look pass into the near side corner to Siebert, and he traveled with the ball. Thought about taking that step to his left to get that shot, the setup for that three, and just took one too many and dragging that pivot foot. Substitutions. As into the lineup will be Samson Mitchell, the 6-foot sophomore. He'll give Braden Ward a breather. Right side, and we got a foul called against Cabell Midland. And that will go against Kyle Frost. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It'll go against Eastone. It'll be his first. Pass gets in over the right side over to Purdue. Kind of goes down inside. Trying to find Jacob Ball, and we're going to have a foul on the backside. I believe that's against Jaden Johnson. And that's going to be his first. I believe team foul number 4. High arcing pass coming out to the top of the key. Gets it out there to Harvey. Right side over to Purdue. Trying to drive in. Riggio is there. Tipped out by Eastone. And Riggio trying to save it from going out of bounds. Quick hands that time from Jack Eastone, the sophomore, for the Knights. 34-15 is our score. 6:06 left to play in this second quarter. Second of our doubleheader here tonight with the Knights and the Warriors. Ladies picking up the win for Cabell Midland earlier. Cabell Midland men off to a good start here. And coming out with the basketball. Siebert turns around, gets it back over to Johnson. Jaden Johnson drives in, goes in. Right-handed shot is good. Lays it up in is good. Jaden Johnson, 6 points. And the Knights opening up their lead. Arthur under pressure. And he steps out of bounds. Turns the ball back over to the Knights. Good job defensively by Eastone for Cabell Midland. Palmer Riggio will trigger the inbounds in to Chandler Schmidt. Schmidt crosses the timeline. Brings it front court, goes left side over to Eastone. In front of the Riverside bench. Back to Schmidt. Timeout taken by Cabell Midland. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Join us coming up after the game tonight. We'll have our Complex 7 Boombox Academy Player of the Game. And, of course, Complex 7 Boombox Academy, your number one destination for fitness, ball, volleyball, and archery. Plus, you can get one-on-one training with their experienced instructors. Located on County Road 107 in Proctorville. You can find out about their daily classes online at complexnumber7.net. We'll have that for you coming up in our post game here tonight. Big thanks to Marshall Orthopedics and Cabell County Schools for being our presenting sponsors here tonight. And our, matter of fact, this whole month of our Kindred Digital Marshall Orthopedics High School Basketball Showcase. The Knights with the basketball, going left to right across your screen in the white uniforms. Palmer Riggio with the ball. Gets it up top of the key over to Eastone. Chandler Schmidt, three-point shot way outside. Nothing there. Siebert there for the rebound. The putback is good. Riggio almost coming up with a steal on that one. Saved by Riverside. Left wing is Harvey. Three-point shot off the side of the rim. No good. And rebound is controlled by Jaden Johnson for Cabell Midland. Here goes Siebert. No look pass to Johnson. He'll lay it up and in is good. Jaden Johnson now with 8 points. Full court pressure once again by the Knights. 40-15 is our score. The Knights opening things up. 4.5 minutes left to play in this second quarter. Left wing. It is Purdue. Drives in, and he's going to have it taken away there by Eastone. Got all the ball, brought it down. The Knights maintain possession. Left side with it. Here goes Eastone trying to go up with a shot. It's no good, but he does draw the foul. I can tell you that Coach Jonathan Woods not happy at all with the officiating on that last call down there. He thought his player got fouled. And I believe that foul's called against Mitchell. Eastone at the free throw strike. First shot up and away is no good. Into the lineup, it'll be Kyle Frost. Shot up and away is good for Eastone. 41-15, tipped out, stolen away by Eastone. Nice job on the steal, gets it out to Riggio. On your near side corner, he'll take the three-point shot. Off the rim, the backboard no good. Chasing down the rebound once again, Eastone back to Riggio from the free throw line, no good. Riggio trying to chase it down. Third opportunity now for Jaden Johnson. The Chandler Schmidt, he'll lay it up in is good. Just kept after it, kept getting the rebound, and finally came away with the points. Full court pressure broken again, this time by Riverside. As coming up, Purdue goes in, puts up a shot, banks it off the backboard is good. Give him 8 points on the night. 3:33 left to play on a rolling clock, first half. Chandler Schmidt will reset the offense. Out between the rings, guarded there by Harvey. Schmidt goes in, finds Johnson along the baseline. He'll lay it up in as good. If you're Riverside, you got to watch that backside baseline. The Knights have been camping out there all night long. Johnson with the bucket. Pressure pays off for the Knights. Tipped out by Eastone, stumbled away by Johnson. Left side to Chandler Schmidt. He goes up with a shot, lays it in as good for Chandler Schmidt. And a timeout taken by Riverside. Yeah, it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. The Knights so far being led offensively by Chandler Schmidt. Hit the mark at the 1,000-point mark for his career at Cabell Midland. He now has 13 points here in this first half for Chandler Schmidt. 10 points for Jaden Johnson so far. Also 10 points for KK Siebert. So 4 players in double digits. Palma-Riggio with 10 points as well here tonight so far for the Knights. On top by 30. 47-17 the score. Out of the timeout taken by Coach Jonathan Woods, the head coach for Riverside. Here's the inbounds, and the Knights will show their defensive pressure once again. Josh Arthur brings it up in the front court as Jake Fife has checked into the lineup now for Cabell Midland. Top of the key with it is Mitchell. Double team pressure. Bounce pass down to the inside. Pays off for the Knights because they come away with the steal. Come in front court with it. It is Frost up to Chandler Schmidt. Left wing three-point shot is good. And a timeout taken. A stop and play here by Riverside. So Chandler Schmidt. I think we had it was actually a injury for the Warriors. Looks like Spencer Harvey going off on the far side. All right, we got a foul on the back end. Jake Reif wishes he had that one back. And that is his first. I think that's team foul. I thought it was number 5, but we'll clarify with that. Jacob Ball with the basketball. Gets it up top of the key. Over to Purdue. Nothing there. Comes back towards the near side. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell spins around in the paint. Bounce pass down on the inside. Trying to find Booker. And the pass behind him goes out of bounds. And turns the ball back over to Cabell Midland. Another forced turnover by the Knights defensively. 2:21 left to play here in this first half. Cabell Midland 50. And Riverside 17. Ball's kind of sailed down the hallway a little bit. They had to chase it down there. Chandler Schmidt will set up the offense with it. Top of the key. Working it around the perimeter. Over into the corner. It's Eastone with a 3. Air ball tipped out and controlled by Riverside. Arthur picked it up, handed it off to Purdue. He'll bring it up, shadowed by Chandler Schmidt all the way down. Tries to go left wing, trying to find Booker. Tipped out of bounds by Chandler Schmidt. Jaden Johnson, Siebert will check into the lineup. In for Chandler Schmidt. And Palma-Riggio will go out and grab a breather. Coach J.J. Martin meets him at the bench. The Warriors with the basketball. In the black uniforms tonight. Top of the key with it is Purdue. Tipped out by Siebert. And Siebert gets the ball back on the run. Makes a dribble and spins around. Goes up, lays it in. Thought he was losing the ball, but he was able to chase it down. And nice little move. Well, the thing is, it took away the jam that he was going to do. Had to do that little fingertip roll to get it in. 52-17. Knights defense has been stellar here tonight so far. Right side with the basketball. It's Arthur. Back up top of the key. 3-point shot taken there by Purdue. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Frost. Kyle Frost brings it front court for the Knights on the run. Throws up the Hail Mary shot. Nothing there. Jaden Johnson gets a shot. Nothing there. And he will draw the foul. Foul's going to be called against Tyler Purdue. That's going to be his first. Throws up the shot, and Johnson trying to go up with it and just did what he could. He drew the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.